This is Frankie Abbruzzino with the Scoop News. Right now we're talking about medical marijuana treatment centers, and could they or will they and how should they be allowed within the city of Sarasota areas? And they're looking at office zoning type districts. So the leaders of the city and the police leaders and got together on Monday last night and to cover it and see what they should do. They need about a couple more months to try to refine the rules for medical marijuana dispensaries and how they'll operate in the city. They still have time. Back in November, they did a 9-month moratorium. Just like other cities, City of Venice did a 1 year. I believe the only city that did not was Northport. And I have not heard of Venice moving forward with a plan on what to do when the 1 year moratorium's completed, like the city of Sarasota. They're missing out on some possible opportunities, I think, because we're already seeing where medical clinics are setting up within the county outside the city limits. But then this is about the actual physical dispensary. And so they're looking at how this should be done, how they should go about doing it, and not in a way that's going to target patients, but in a way that will give them more control to choose where and how it's going to happen. You know how government, they want their hands in everything. They want to control everything. So after Amendment 2 passed, they are looking at the different ideas, and they're looking at zoning amendments and how to clearly designate where to put these dispensaries. They're looking at possibly one option is doing like pain clinics and not having it so that they're separately registered with the city, and maybe possibly that they're not open near daycare centers or schools. You know, you got to think about this though. Medical marijuana, it's approved, it's legal now. You can go out, you can get to medical marijuana. Why isn't it just like a pharmacy? How many of these opiates are dealt out through pharmacies, through clinics within the city that are far more dangerous than medical marijuana? And a lot will tell you, and myself included, that medicinal marijuana or cannabis really is not that harmful as an opiate. These pain pills that are driving this heroin epidemic, because the pain pills now, with some of the legislation that was moved forward 2 years ago, has skyrocketed pain pill costs, and now they're going to heroin at $20 for some H. And so it's the irony here that we don't want marijuana dispensaries. We want to control it. We want it regulated and such, but yet you can set up a pharmacy on every corner to hand out opioids to the masses. It amazes me. Sorry for going off on that rant. But they're looking at what they need to do, what kind of zoning districts and all that stuff. There's a lot more information about the meeting. I encourage you to go to the Herald if you have access to them and read the full story, but that basically summarizes what's going on. What say you? Where do you stand on this issue with the dispensaries coming into the city of Sarasota? This has been Frankie Abbruzzino with the Scoop News.